I've noticed just it seems like half and half on the opinion.
But also, the thing you want to think about is when minors get put or are put themselves, or however this Ronan wants to say hi. However the situation goes, so it's best, for those window lickers out there, stay out of the situation.
Wildlife Catcher said a good thing. So if he got charged, people would call him out, but not unless. That's what I'm seeing, a lot of that. And that's, to me, a little weird, because I've seen very recently, again, I'm not going to keep bringing certain people up, but very recently, collectively, a lot of people, whether they hated or loved this person, came very loud in public about their dislike for his charges and the age and all this other bullshit, me included. But my question here it is again, is why are we making this different? So if we're not going to have an opinion about one, don't have it about the other.
Again, I think it's just all about a moral compass. I mean, what's right is right and wrong is wrong. If you want to date somebody younger, then the backlash.
Exactly. Who just said that? Who just said that? J baby, not J Bear. I know you don't like me, but girl, I can't agree with you more. Say, then the one supporting James should not be calling out pedos. Correct. There you go. Thank you, J baby. If you don't want to state your opinion on this one, don't state it on the others.
Yep.
Yes, Storm. So by logic, unaliving is okay as long as it's charged. This is the point I'm trying to get y'all to understand. I'm not here to hold no fucking James accountable. I'm not here for that.
Fails that we found out about each other, that we're like, what the fuck?
Love fails. This today has nothing to do with me and James's old friendship at all.
Let me address it, girl. Don't get emotionally vested in that. We've all found stuff out about each other that we didn't necessarily like, and we had to address that. And then it brought up questions of, the moral compass thing. And that's all we're talking about here today.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We're not talking about who we used to like.
Jesse, read my comment to you. Sorry.
Who I liked, 4 years ago, because I can pretty much guarantee I can't stand most of those people because they burned their own bridge. Mm-hmm. But, just turning 20 is, to me, like I said, we don't know the backstory. I'm not judging James. I'm just saying the videos on my page are of convicted people. Mm-hmm. And again, it goes to, the moral compass of the person. And that's not saying their morals are wrong. It's saying it's that back then it was a different time. Mm-hmm. That's another thing you got to take. I mean, I dated my soccer coach in high school, and that was okay back then. But I'm 52 years old. Mm-hmm. I was involved in that older guy.
Hold on real quick, Lisa. Kelly, this is where shit gets twisted. I didn't make any excuses for anything Wildcat said. If you remember correctly, I asked the comments what they thought about it. Hold on.
Yeah, we didn't
do that, Kelly, because I'm allowing you to be here and state your opinion too. Don't do that, Kelly, because I will ask you to leave. I didn't do that at all. Don't twist shit. Colby is asking, did they initially get together as minors? So I'll say it again because I think it's misconstrued. They absolutely were already in an established relationship at the ages of 15 and 19. Nobody knows for how long, not the point. They were already 15 and 19, already in an established relationship, Colby. They did turn 16 and 20 during the relationship, if that makes sense. I don't know if that says.
The James thing, I think it would be for James to.
The documentary was written to display poverty, not age issues. They, meaning Corey, turned it to be vindictive. That's still not the point. I mean, you did say she was impaired. Okay, Kelly, again, I, Grow Queen, did not say get her out of the box because she was impaired and don't want to ask questions about her relationship. I said, no matter what, her being impaired, I didn't want her in my box. Kelly, you need to start listening better. I don't care what the questions were to Wildcat. I don't want anybody impaired in my box. period. I would make Lisa or Steph get down if they were impaired.
Yeah, and she has before.
Period.
So
I absolutely have. There's been times where people have been nodding out because they're tired or they're on pain medication for an injury, and I don't want them in my box.
right.
Then what's the point? Is James out here messing with female after female? Are you, wait a minute. All right.
How do
So
we
again, we're
know?
doing open opinions. That has nothing to do with this. So because James never did it again, you're saying it's made to be okay, Love Fails. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're
So-
saying because he doesn't make it habitual, it's okay.
I think what everybody
There's a lot
needs
of
to
men who don't make it
realize-
habitual, and you guys all say it's not okay.
I think what people need to realize is it's not about James. It's not about James.
Mm-hmm.
James is just being used as the example because someone put it up there. It's not about James. It's not about his relationship. It's about a whole. It's about people that
Mm-hmm.
are dating minors and folks saying that that's okay because they were in an established relationship.
Yes, and they're not getting that, Steph.
However-
These other people, they're thinking this is all about James and some accountability. No, it's not. I already said that 4 times. It's about a general thing.
And remember, when James was that age, things were different.
Tatiana just said, would it change knowing he went to prison at 18 for attempting to unalive her stepdad? No, it still wouldn't change. It has nothing to do with anything. That doesn't make anything good or bad. And
It's about a moral compass. What's right is right and wrong is wrong. So people that want to sit here and call out underage dating for underage dating, they need to do it across the board, not just with specific individuals.
sorry, I'm letting people in the boxes out of states for opinions. Everyone's allowed.
Yes.
If you get disrespectful, you will be kicked.
My opinions do not grow. Hey, bare necessity. My opinions are no one else's in the boxes. Grows
Correct. Mine too.
are not mine. Steph's may not be mine.
And I'm allowing everybody's opinion, even if I don't like it.
Right. But we'll hear everyone's opinion. If you want to get in the box, get up here and state your opinion.
I think, and I used to do lives like this before, and this is why I'm attempting it now, because I'm tired of people, and I'm guilty of it too. Don't start talking shit where I talk over people and don't let them get their opinions out. So we're going to try something different with Grow Queen. I'm going to do something y'all wouldn't believe and let everyone have an opinion. Hi, Bare Necessities.
Hey,
Hi,
Bernie.
I just want to make a statement. So I am 14 and I'm dating a 17-year-old. When he turns 18, we have to break up now.
That would suck.
But
Like
that's-
Steph said earlier, that breaks the minor's heart,
Huh?
Like Steph said earlier, when that happens in those situations, that's why it's sticky, because that would break the minor's heart having to break up with that 18-year-old. The law says to.
Well, yeah, I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
It doesn't sound right to me,
I don't know what you mean, Bear. I'm sorry. What doesn't sound right?
Thank you for letting me up.
I don't know what Bear meant by that.
I think that it's just more of a parental thing. That if your parents are going to allow it, then they have to allow it regardless, But me,
Okay, so
being
Colby
here,
said that's the most
I'm
legit
not.
question he's heard so far. So again, going off of Bear's question, this is just me dissecting the opinion in the question. So if they're 14 and 17, he turns 18, damn, now we have to break up. Remember that, Colby, is what I'm saying. So by that logic, remember that, because if you take everybody right now who was almost 18 and dated a minor, keep that same statement in keep that same statement in your head. If someone comes on the app tomorrow, okay, we'll say his name is Tom from Tom and Jerry, and I find out that Tom was 17 dating a 14-year-old and turned 18, and you come out here and tell me that you're going to chase him down for being a pedo like you normally do, I'm going to say to you, Colby, but remember, you said that's a good question. If someone turns 18, it's what, just got to break up now? It makes it bad? So remember that, Colby. Remember
This
that.
sounds to me that, like, in this situation, with the example we're using, that they were already in an established relationship.
Sure. Yep.
Parents
And
agreed
that's
to it. The parents agreed to it. They agreed to it. And again, this is my opinion. And no one was objecting to the relationship.
Right. But Colby, didn't you say earlier in the comments, and I can scroll up, and this is not me coming at you, Colby, I'm dissecting your opinion. Didn't you say earlier in the comments, a minor is this is a very touchy subject for a lot of people.
Grow, I think the other part of that is it's parenting. How do you parent your children?
Yep.
Colby, can you come up so we can
I told him he's allowed to, and though we have beef, he's very much allowed in the box. As long as people are respectful, I will not make them leave. And I'm not going to disrespect anyone until they
I
can disrespect.
wander around to everybody's lives. I don't, you know.
Colby said you broke up. What's the question? Sorry, I have been lagging. Colby, so I'll say it again. So you said Bear asked a damn good question, but earlier in the comments, you stated a minor is a minor. You know what I mean? And I'm just asking.
Start over because it broke up when I got in the box.
Okay. So earlier you said in the comments, a minor is a minor no matter what. And I agree with you. A lot of people do. But then when Bear asked the question, you were like, thank you, Bear. That's the best question I've heard so far. How she said that.
It is. And for this reason, right? Say I met my wife. Say I was, I don't even know the price of it, the age difference.
Well, there goes
What are you telling us, Colby?
Let's start a rumor.
I don't know the
Let's
age
start a
difference
rumor.
that Bear just gave, but here's what I'm going to say, right?
Go ahead.
The age range she just said made sense. And for this reason, if I met my wife and she was 14 and I'm 17 and we fell in love, I'm not breaking up with her.
Okay, I get you now. So you're saying because they were both minors at the not James, but her question, two minors. I see what you're saying now.
And
14 and
their
17 is two
relationship,
minors.
I
Yes.
can't look at my wife and be like, hey, I turned 18. Hit me
And
up
I agree
whenever
with that,
you're
Colby.
18. I wouldn't do that. So,
See,
and
thank you.
also,
That's
y'all
where I was
need-
confused. I was
y'all need to
confused.
focus on this as well. I didn't, ages 18, 19, some stupid motherfuckers, like, who I don't want to be disrespectful, but there's somebody in the comment I want to refer to. Some stupid people are going to not graduate until they're 20.
Okay.
So, in my eyes, 20, you're not a teenager. There's no excuse, period, right?
Okay.
18, 19, you're still a teenager in my eyes. Now, would I allow my daughter to ever do
Hell
that?
no.
Man,
No. Neither would I.
I'd be in prison.
That's
So-
what me and Steph were saying. My mom would have knocked my teeth out.
So, but y'all should. I haven't even read the book. Today's the first time I heard about any of
No,
this.
you're good. I just saw this, and like I said, I saw this on the T-Licious page from Corey's live. That's why I brought up all of this
But
questions. I'm not up here accusing nobody. I'm asking questions.
Me personally, I don't know when they started dating. But me personally, I don't, because I don't know the story. Don't think
Right. So correct me if I'm wrong, Colby, because I don't want to twist your words, because now I think I kind of understand where you're coming from. We don't know collectively if, let's say, for instance, they could have easily been 13 and 16 or 13 and 17 dating. Again, like Bear said, both minors at the time. That's not illegal currently until the guy turns 18. But we don't know that backstory. When did James meet her? Yes, we know they were 15 going on 16 and 19 going on 20, but when did they meet?
This is the same chick that they married, right? That he married?
Yes, I believe, I haven't gotten confirmation, but Corey did say it was his wife, and so did Savage.
Okay, so
Maury
let's do this.
Povich is here.
Let's do this.
Hi, Maury Povich.
So not only was, yes, he was sleeping with her whenever they were both minors, whatever, and then he turned into adult and they kept going. Picture this. They grew up and they married each other, right? They got married. They grew a whole fucking relationship, like marriage. It's not like he was just out here fucking a bunch of minors. It's not.
I don't think he did that either. God forbid. No, I would never think James did that. I don't believe James is a predator by any means at all. No.
I just know that you can be a teenager, especially going through the life that he went through.
Ooh, real quick, Colby, I'm sorry to interrupt. Wildlife catcher, Matt, since you're bringing him up, no, it's not the same thing. The reason why Matt's was so disgusting is because when his baby mom was 15, he was actually 24, which is way fucking big age gap, you know? Sorry, Colby, go ahead.
J Baby wants a box, bro.
I know. Let me drop before she comes up, please.
Sure, go ahead. J Baby, respect him and let Colby finish, and I'll bring you up. Go ahead, Colby.
If he was, and let me clear this up real quick because I heard it so many times when I'm down in the chat.
Go ahead.
Rockin' Rodeo Princess, listen. Jay's charges are forcibly sexual assault. Okay, forcibly. It says it on the charges.
That is right,
On
it
the
does say
fucking
forcibly.
paper. All right. So yes, there is a huge
Rockin' it does. Rockin' it really does, though. The core paper does.
There is a massive difference there. Whatever, Rockin'. I don't give a fuck what you got to say. You're weird as fucking in every aspect of life. So there is definitely a massive difference in. A massive difference in. A massive difference in. A massive difference in. a massive difference is.
I've known for years. I know there's been rumors, but I've never seen proof of anything, and I don't believe it.
Yeah,
Till I see
Viking ain't sleeping with no fucking kids, bro. She just mad because Viking wouldn't pipe her the fuck
But
out.
Rockin did have a right to ask. I will stay on her with that. However, I'm vouching that Viking, there's no proof of any of that. And I'm not going to speak about it like there is because there's not. That
Yeah.
would be me falsely accusing a man. I'm not going to do it.
Well, I'm just saying. So, it depending on their backstory, in my
I
eyes,
see what you're
they didn't do shit wrong, and that's just. But I don't know the backstory, so I don't want to 100% stand. Listen, fuck it, I am going to stand on it. I don't think
Go
he
ahead.
did nothing wrong.
Okay.
If they had if they both started the relationship when they were minors and it continued, and it didn't go to a pause just because he turned 18, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't have left my wife. I wouldn't have left any relationship I was in. That's just me. So,
And again, we're doing open opinion, so nobody can really tell you're wrong. That's your opinion.
right?
I'm not gonna tell you you're
Like
wrong. I don't agree with what you just said at all, but I'm not going to disrespect your opinion.
Corey West and all of them are just they're doing way more than what you're doing right now. I'm just gonna say
I don't know, because when I saw the live, it seemed like Corey was really surprised by all this.
he may have been surprised. I'm not saying he wasn't surprised, but what I'm telling you is they're like attempting to do a Corey West bash fest. We all know how unsuccessful those are. But
Well, I'm not trying to bash nobody. I know that.
Yeah, right. That's why I said your live is different than what his live is. But I'm gonna drop down so Jay,
Go ahead.
whatever her name is.
I appreciate you again coming up and being respectful with your opinion. So we'll leave it at that. That was Colby's opinion.
Let me
nobody
ask
else's.
this. Let me ask this for the parents.
Jay, baby, if you want to request any, go
You
ahead. Go ahead,
knew
son.
your daughter was dating someone that was getting ready to turn 18. Would you allow them to continue that relationship?
That's a good question, Steph. That's a very good question.
If
Hello, Jay, baby.
Hey,
you respect
I just
her
have some
enough-
questions, right?
Sorry, AP. I'm gonna let Jay, baby, go real quick just because I held her on cue. But if that's okay.
Basically, I just want to know what the rule book is now on this app if you are a P3DO, right? Because I've
Good
seen a
question,
lot of
baby.
comments in here. I've seen that they lived in poverty and that's the life they grew up. So before we call out a P3DO on the app going further, do we ask what their parents and their financial status is?
Very
Do
good
we
question,
ask
Jay,
how
baby.
they grew up? Because, obviously that makes a difference to some people.
Dressy Jesse,
I-
that's not Jizzy. Jay, baby's an actual person. That is not Jizzy.
I am
So don't do that,
absolutely,
Dressy Jesse. Don't do that. That's not Jizzy.
absolutely not
That
Jizzy,
is not
Stressy
Jizzy. That
Jesse.
is not Jizzy's
I know for a
voice.
fact Jay Bear.
We
Jay
know
Baby is
her.
not Jay Bear. Jay Baby's a real
No.
person. I've seen her actual face. Don't do that. We're not doing that.
Real
Go ahead, Jay
person.
Baby.
I've also seen that the age gap wasn't that large. So again, before we call out a P3DO, do we ask what the age gap was, and is there an acceptable guideline when it comes to that?
What I ask for is
I do too, Maury Povich, but Jay Baby hates me, but that's okay.
What I ask
Jesse,
for,
Jesus Christ. Okay, let's just say that.
what I ask for is a conviction.
I don't think Jay Baby acts like Jizzy.
No, she doesn't.
I really don't care.
Let's stay
what
on topic.
She
Fuck all
has to
that.
say, to be honest with you. But anyway, I also want to know. They say like, well, they didn't have a kid together. Like, there's a lot of rules that are now coming into play because of the person that
Thank
it is.
you.
So
Thank you.
I just want to know, like, so can we get these written down so we can
Yes.
follow these rules going forward with anybody
taking
that
notes.
these people want to call out? In fact,
I'm taking notes. I'm
Because-
taking notes.
I would say rule one is a conviction. I mean, that's
Okay, so
part
wait a
of
minute.
it.
So let's go around the app real quick. Find everyone who's been talked about and called out and dragged for having relations with a minor. Let's, like Jay Baby just said, we got to remember to ask about their poverty status, if they have one or not. We have to ask about their what else was it? So we got to find out if
This
they're
is
in
box
poverty.
number.
We got to find out if they
6.
were minors at the beginning of the relationship. We have a lot to discuss and find out.
I mean,
But
the
I
law
thought
is the law,
everybody said
right?
a minor is a minor. I mean,
Right, and the law is the law, right? So there's a law, statutory rape. Look it up, since a lot of people like to Google. Look it up, and it is in play for a reason.
I would like to answer Love Fails. I don't know about all the other moms in here, but I'll be one of those mothers. I met my kid's father when I was 19. We were together for 17 years. We have 4 children. And when I got pregnant, I was 25 and he was 35. We're 10 years apart.
What I'm also
Were they
learning from
asking
this
that?
live is if you stay together, then it's okay, right? Because they stayed together, they got married, so it's okay. I'm just trying to follow the rules so this way we know going forward what it is. I also think it
I got
will
a
be
question.
funny in 2 months. I'm still talking. I think it will be
Hey, don't.
funny in 2 months when they fall out with James, when this then becomes a problem for everybody to call out.
That's a good
So
point too.
we're talking about laws, right, Girl Queen?
I'm talking about all of it. Whatever everybody wants
Right.
to talk about.
So a lot of people are talking about laws. Let's talk
Okay.
about an emancipation law, right? How do we know she wasn't emancipated? Because once she does that, rather it's 14, 13, if she's emancipated, that makes her an adult. Okay.
Good question. Was she emancipated? Do we know?
I have no idea, but do
Good
we
question.
know anything that we're really speaking on? Like,
That's a good question.
Let's talk about laws. Let's look up Google the sexual whatever the fuck she just said, the statutory rape.
It's called statutory rape.
Like,
Correct.
come on, like a minor is not a minor. If you're emancipated, you're considered an adult by law.
Right.
That is true.
Now-
that is very
now,
true.
do
Because
I-
once
do
you're
I think
emancipated,
that-
you are an adult in the law's eyes. Yes.
Do I think that an emancipated 13-year-old should be able to fucking
Hell no.
make adult decisions? Absolutely not. Can they go buy a house? Absolutely not. So there's still that maturity level, right? But do we know? Don't nobody know nothing about this except for James? Why? I don't know. Like, why is all this being talked about without James? in it?
Because it was brought up publicly and people had a lot of fucking questions.
But
So
by
here we are.
who? By who though? Like,
What do you mean by
let's
who?
be real. It was a bash fest.
It's been
done
all
by
over the
Corey.
app today. Everyone's been going nuts over it.
It started in.
I'm
where,
just choosing not to go nuts. I'm not going to drag somebody.
Where
I'm
did-
gonna look into it. I mean, we're asking a question.
Bro, where did it
Where's
start?
James?
Where did it start at?
What do you mean? I saw it on the T-Licious page on Corey's live.
Okay, exactly. That's my point. Okay,
I wasn't in the actual live. I just saw the repost.
Is James available?
Corey.
I don't know.
I don't know if he is or not, but Corey has a vendetta, right? And
Oh.
nobody knows if he's trying to make it look worse than what it actually is. We don't know if this girl was emancipated. We don't know their story whatsoever. If they were both minors when they started dating, we don't
Sorry,
know.
Colby. One second, Colby. I'm so sorry. This comment struck my attention. If we don't know the whole story, we shouldn't be speaking on it. And Corey West was wrong for. Okay, let's all keep that in mind. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to drop names. If you don't know the whole story, then shut your mouth.
And first of all, beep,
Go ahead, Colby. Continue.
beep. I ain't never dragged nobody and not let them in my fucking lives. So don't even go
That
there.
is true.
But let's
Hey,
go to
he's
another-
not blocked here. He's not blocked here.
If we're going off of the emancipated, thing, if she was emancipated, right? So does that mean that P3DO should just go look for emancipated minors?
I mean, listen. P3DO should fucking be dead. Period.
Yes, I agree.
That
I
should
agree.
be dead.
I agree.
They shouldn't
Those
be
type of
offered.
individuals definitely have an illness, and that's what they seek. But when we're talking about just everyday, average Joes, then it's a whole different story.
Let's all please remember
Again,
that
it's
comment once
the
again.
moral
If you
compass.
can't see the whole story, then don't talk about it. Please, everyone
And-
remember that for
and-
every
and-
situation on this app.
According
This is
to the
something-
book, it did say that.
Is she fucking reading the book as she goes? Can I have the big
No,
box?
she
So I can-
No, I'm not fucking reading the book as I go. I had to pause for a second.
I have the
The
pictures. of
book
what was
says
in
that she was not emancipated.
Oh,
book.
okay. Okay, good. So there's your answer.
Where
Can we have the big box?
where
real
can
quick?
I see all this?
Yes.
I'd like to see it all. Grow.
You
Where can I
gotta
go
buy
look?
the book.
It's on Amazon.
Are
Again,
you
I didn't.
looking it up.
They said in the live that I saw on T-Licious Popcorn that they found the book on Amazon. I don't know the name of the book. nor-
What book?
So let's focus on this guy. You remember this guy?
that?
Chris?
I don't remember who that is. I really don't. I'm sorry.
So from last night when you went in the live about that Maddie girl.
Oh, yeah. Maggie, yeah.
So this is him right here. Okay.
Oh, that's the
focus-
Legion
let's
guy?
focus-
Okay.
Let's focus. Yeah, let's
Oh.
Legion Daddy, right?
Okay.
Let's focus on this guy. Okay, this guy is a fucking pedophile, right? This is him.
What did he,
Hold on.
what are his charges? What did he do? I'm only asking because I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna show it.
Oh, shit. Okay. Continue.
Okay.
He's in Missouri.
Oh, he's registered. Ooh.
Okay, age of
Go
9.
back to the
Lifetime
thing. Go back to the thing.
registrant. Whoa, wait a minute.
9 to 13.
Victim was 9 years of age. Offender was 38. Oh my.
That-
Can we go back to the name, Corey?
Is
Or
the
Colby, I'm
nasty
sorry.
shit, okay? That is the nasty shit. That I call out, right?
That is disgusting.
Jersey being forcible, that's something I'm gonna call out, right?
Yeah, that's still in the same category. Absolutely. Absolutely.
My stomach. Hold on. Wait. I cannot get past that. Hold on, y'all. I really did not know this guy. Oh my Lord Jesus
That's
Christ.
why in that
9
live
years
last night-
old.
That's
I
why I
told him this
said
last night when I was in his live.
I'm gonna throw up.
I
Colby,
said it
this
last night
needs to
in
go
the
on my
live.
page.
Oh
Can
my
you
God.
show me the name again?
Hold on, throw up.
I haven't even got to it yet.
you did.
I've had a
Second
long
slide.
I've had a long fucking day today.
I
And
love
I
you.
just
I mean,
have,
and for that, Colby, even though it's not related to this, I appreciate you showing all of us that because that's fucking disgusting.
this is the type of pedos that I'm going to continue to go after, right?
And you should, as you should.
Not somebody that I don't know their story. He has no convictions. He has, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know the backstory. Listen, I fuck with James, period.
Colby,
And-
you just said exactly what I've been trying to get everybody on the internet to understand for weeks and weeks and weeks. No convictions, then you should probably shut your mouth till there is one, right?
Nope.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say a fucking name. Remember that.
Unless they openly admit it.
Yep. Yep.
But like,
Are y'all
that's where I'm
yet smelling
confused.
what I'm stepping in today? Praise
that's the type
Jesus.
of
Welcome
shit
to my
that
church.
That should be being brought up and spoke about, and the pedos.
The
that,
ones laughing get it.
not the shit that's going on with James, because honestly, that's none of our place.
Take James off the table. If you're not convicted, don't talk about it.
James's story should be told by James.
Gotcha.
Nobody should be talking about it. I can't tell Corey and them that, because Corey and them's going to continue to do what they do because they fucking despise James that much. And that's fine, whatever. James is a grown ass fucking man, and he's going to respond the way James responds. And whenever he comes back hot and does a bunch of vile shit, since they're trying to make him look like some disgusting fucking human being, I don't want to hear nobody's mouth about it. I don't.
Oh. Okay.
Everybody has their own opinion.
I have to agree with that.
Is anybody
because
recording this? Is anybody recording this?
I have to agree with that because my opinion on it, James's situation, I don't know James's situation, but me, age is about the same for me. I was dating a senior as a freshman. I was 15, he was 18. Me personally, I don't see what James is doing or what James did being wrong. But like I said, I don't know the whole situation, so I'm not going to speak on it.
Gotcha.
But for the ones in the comments that are saying, yes, we understand you guys said a minor is a minor. But when we said a minor is a minor, we were referring to Wildcat up here in the box. It's
Whoa,
a
wait a minute
different
though. But wait a minute. You just said 18 and what, 15 you just said?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she said 25 and 17. Yeah, you're right on that. But at the same time, you just said 18. Is 18 an adult or not?
I mean, when you're both in school, I mean.
No. That's not my question. Is 18, hold on, AP. You can be in high school. Yes, correct, Randa. I did that too with my boyfriend. Is that not an adult? Whether he's in high school or not, I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of 18-year-olds who graduate.
I mean, yes, at a legal age, yes, an adult, but my opinion, they're still a teenager.
And I respect opinions here today. But Randa, I'm just only making a point. This is not about Randa. Nobody get this twisted. I'm not saying Randa's ex-man was not. No, don't do that. What I'm asking Randa is, and I'm only doing this because we're respecting
And we
each other's
actually
opinion.
got together before he turned 18.
I know there are a lot of
17
seniors that
going on.
graduate when they're almost 19 because my
Or no,
daughter's
I was going on 16. He was 18.
That's fine.
but
My daughter's gonna be 19 when
that's
she
high school.
graduates, so I know that happens, but it's still the age of an adult, 18.
Okay, well, the difference to me, regardless, it's different for me. My opinion is it's different for me when
Okay.
you're 25 going on 30,
Yes.
dating someone under the age of 18,
Correct.
fixing to be 18.
And I agree with that.
When you're in high school and you're 15 going on 16 and they're 18 years old, I don't see a problem in that because...
But that's not in this case with James, though. It was not that.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It
I
was
take
15
as
going
that
on
because-
16 and 19 going on 20.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Like I said, James is the person who can speak on that as James's story. So everything Colby said, I do have to agree with.
Gotcha.
The reason why I'm not going to speak on it is because I did the shit when I was
Right.
young.
Okay.
But you growing up and being mature, you know right from wrong. I'm not saying this for James. I'm not speaking for James. But for the ones that keep commenting a minor is a minor, it's wholeheartedly different when you are mature enough to know 25 and up is completely wrong dating somebody 17 and under.
Hold up. Your legal age now to be an adult is 21.
Is that what it is?
When I was
Is
in
that
school,
what
it was
it is?
18.
18-year-olds are not adults now? I didn't know that.
No.
When I was in school, it was 18.
You have a law to
When
show
I was
that?
in school, it was 18 too. but it's 21.
So wait, you're telling me that the national government changed the law to where now an 18-year-old is not an adult?
Yes.
Do you have any kind of like documentation for that?
No, hold on. Let me correct that real quick.
Yeah, please do.
So 21
Well, I'm very confused.
is just a legal age to buy cigarettes to gamble.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're not an adult.
If my son was arrested at the
Don't
age
make
of
me agree with Colby, girl.
18, at the age of 18, he's taking his ass to
Well,
the
I'm
big
just
boy
saying from
jail.
what they say down here.
No.
Even where you're
Why?
from, move back. Even where you're from, I assure you that if your child or a person of the age of 18
Yeah.
who get arrested, they're taking their ass to the
Yes,
big
to adult jail. They're not going to go to juvie.
21 is only a legal age to purchase and gamble.
Cigarettes and alcohol. Yeah, and gamble, right?
That's it. They're
They did change
100%.
cigarettes and vaping to 21, but that does not mean that an 18-year-old's not an adult, BA. They
Where
can
you
still
from?
go to the military.
Down here,
West
it's what
Virginia.
it means.
Where?
Where are you
Where are
from?
you from?
I'm from Kentucky.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Of course. Kentucky
Fucking
is
knew it.
legal age
Big
of
box,
18.
please.
Kentucky
I
as well.
fucking
was
knew
born-
it.
I just woke
was
up,
born-
so I have no idea what.
How did I know that she was either from Kentucky or
Bro.
fucking West Virginia? How'd I fucking know that?
Born in Kentucky.
Sorry, BA. I knew it. I fucking